Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's video, we are working on whatever day this is. What day are we on? 17. We are on day 17. It's my third video today, so bear with me. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Returning subscribers, you guys know how much I love you and appreciate you. I am so blown away by the growth of the channel this month. It has just been so crazy. And like for me, it's only the 14th. So awesome. So awesome. Okay, so we have today's make, and these are the pages. So this is the tag, and I love this. And I feel like these already look like eyes. So for context, it's for the moon never beams without bringing me dreams, and the stars never rise, but I see the bright eyes. Now, this would have been another great one for me to have used that Lavinia stamp on for the eye. I did consider using it, but I was like, no, I just did it. I'm not going to use it again. But it did cross my mind because I thought it would be absolutely perfect for this. I've already done some pre-work. As you can see, I have backed our phrase today on just some black cardstock, just trying to straighten this up a little bit. It was just a scrap in the bin. Then on my pocket here, I'm going to still use it as a pocket, but not as like a coin envelope pocket. So it will be a pocket, but this is going to be a flip on the page. So I've backed this with coffee dyed paper. I have not inked the coffee dyed paper, and I want to stencil something on it. But as far as this goes, I'm going to put this on the front here. I thought about putting some brads in there. It's going to add a little bit of bulk, but it might be kind of a nice touch. Not something, oops, I've done yet, I don't think, in this journal. And I think that would be like a nice addition to, but I don't know. I need to decide, and I can't decide. So I'm gonna go for no right now, but we can come back to that if we want. I've already cut my tag shape out and tore him down to fit, and he is just gonna tuck in here, and I've backed it with some coffee dyed graph paper. So in essence, that is going to be this make. I really love all the neutral tones. I was actually thought I was going to do something more to him, but I kind of like the simplicity of it. But we do need some fibers or something coming out of there. So our pocket, let's just go ahead and glue this on the 3 sides to allow for him to slide in there. Hopefully I did not just cut this down too much for it to fit. I don't think I did. It would be my luck if I did. And I'm really not going to do a whole lot to this page. I just really like it. I think it looks great as it is. Yeah, it'll fit just fine. So let that dry. I did reinforce the top of this. I do want to put a little bit of a notch in it. And I don't know what page this is going on yet. I didn't get that far. I actually went down to see what Mark was doing, but he was doing something, and I was like, okay, I will go back up and keep trying to film. And so we'll see if I can get through this whole video or not. Okay. We need something to put in our, I don't like the orange with this page. I don't think that's the right color. And I have so much like in the way of black trim and stuff. I just feel like I should get some more stuff out to use. But I was trying not to just have a ton of stuff out, to be perfectly honest. Let's see if we can tear a strip of this. Just need a small strip, just to put a little something through the eye, the hole there. If I get a hold of it, that'd be great. Oh, it tore in a direction I wasn't expecting, but that's okay. So let's feed it through. I really like all the fibers and how that feels. That's awesome. Okay. It's kind of a chunky knot on the top of that, but I think it's fine, and I really like the colors. Okay. We'll fray that out again. I just wanted to reduce the size of that, make it not so big. Okay. Love it. And then actually that lends itself, if we wanted to put a charm on a dangle, we totally could. So that's that. We have this tag. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So I'm going to set it aside. I really like him, and I feel like there needs to be some sort of a story that goes with him, but I don't know what yet. Is he Curtis O'Keefe? I have, this is out of my book page. I was like, oh, there's a name. Maybe we can give him a name. I don't know. But what is his story? Why is he standing there? This is who he was before he was turned into a monster, I think. But I don't know which monster he is yet. Ooh, maybe he could be like one of the werewolves or something. So he's Mr. Curtis O'Keefe of the... Where's the rest of the book page? There was another word. From the Naples O'Keefes. I don't know. Don't mind me. We are just being silly today. Okay. And it is my third video today. So I'm like, okay, I do think that's actually going to work there. I'm thinking we need just a little bit of something with that piece. My fingers are so gluey. Like, I did just wash them, but I'm a mess today. Total mess today. Is that too bright of a green? I think it is. I don't think that's going to work on there for fitting into the pocket either. But just a little bit on there would add a little bit of interest. We're going to try it. We're going to do it. Go for it, Jody. Go for it, man. Don't think this will tear. It will not tear. Okay. This is just a piece of a curtain that I have that I used quite a bit of it, actually. I really like the color of it, and I should try to coffee dye it. See what it does. I'm sure it would be great. Coffee dyed. Yeah, that just adds a little bit of interest to the bottom of that tag. It's not bulky, so it will still fit in here with no issue. So I just want to put that down. Do you need my help? No. Okay. Okay. A little bit of glue there. Little bit of glue here for Mr. O'Keefe. Okay. And then once that's good and dry, we should be able to put it in our pocket. So this glue is not really wanting to hold. What you need, babe? Okay.
You don't have to stop because I'm here.
I didn't. I just asked what you needed. Okay. So let's find a page that we're going to put it on. We are going to find a page. So, look how chunky and great we're getting in here. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what day did I just say this is? 17? Yeah. Yes. 17. Okay. So we're really getting some interest on some of these pages here. And like, this could be on the inside of a page, but I think I'm going to put it on the other side. I don't know what I did with my bone folder. Just because of the nature of how this is going to flip out. And I still need to do something to this page. Excuse me. Because, see, it could even go on like that page. Because it would fit on there really nicely. Flip out I could glue it actually on the 3 sides. Our tag could fit in there. And then that would be that on that page. I think so. So that's a possibility. What's on that side? Okay. Don't want to, so I'm going to leave that open to that page. Let's see what else. This one is like way chunky. So let's look at the lesser chunky pages first to see where we might want it. Oh. Do leave me alone. I do like him. He's fun. So I've used that. So that's going to be a top tuck still. And we have one on that page already, so we don't need it on that page at all. Okay, so back to that first one. I think that's going to work. Okay, so, but we need to do a little bit more work to this for sure. So I do want to do some stenciling on here. Let's pull that out for right now and find a stencil. I mean, I could even just O'Keefe. What kind of a name is O'Keefe? I don't think that the German text for O'Keefe is really going to work. I do love that one. I love these damask stencils. I use them all the time. That one's really, oh, this one. Oh my gosh, decisions, lady. Ooh, that one. We haven't used that one today. I don't think we've used this one yet, have we? Okay. So I think what I want to do is do a little bit of this and then come in with the flower also. So what colors do we want? That's the question. Whatever I do, this background color, I want it to be like a light color. We've got a lot of greens going on and yellows and purples, and so I think, what do we want to do? We want to stop fussing for sure. That's one thing we definitely want to do. I'm going to come in with some weathered wood. Where is the black one? Okay, I'm going to come in with some weathered wood. How about not stick my entire finger in it? Gee, why did I run out of ink? Because I scraped it all off with my fingernail. Hello. Just adding some interest. Ideally, you don't move your page as you are stenciling, because then, you know, it doesn't mess up your design. Obviously, don't want to mess up our designs. And it doesn't have to be perfect, although I really do like that. So then I want to come in, and I think I want my flower to be like coming in this way. Or do I want it to come from the outside? I think I'll bring it from the outside. And then let's find our purple. And I just want a light purple. So maybe just some shaded lilac, just to be a little bit of a lighter color on here. Don't move, man. Oh, you can't even see that really. Okay, maybe we need a different color purple. It's showing. It's just not as dark as I'd like it to be. Come in with a little bit of Dusty Concord. Grapey purple. And just add a little bit more for color. Okay. And then we want some brown. think I'm just playing. Okay. Just a little brown there. I didn't get the little purples in the corners, did I? There's one. There's one. Okay, so we got some brown. Now we need a little bit of green. And we're just gonna do a little bit of forest moss for the leaves. Yep, just a little bit of interest here. Oh, there's another flower I missed there, but that's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it that much. So it puts a little bit of interest on there. I could have done some different colors, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine for what we're doing. And I think maybe we need to do a little bit of script stamping as well. Or just a little bit of interest. I've got to clean my table. You can imagine what it looks like with this being my third video today. I've literally put nothing away. So I'm working in like the tiny space right now. Super tiny space. I don't like it. All right. Let's just do a little bit of script. Ooh, yeah. Just add a little bit of interest. That's all. We don't need a lot. Not a lot at all. I think that's probably good, huh? That's it. No more. No more. All right. Let that dry. We have to ink around the edges of it. Need to figure out a different container for those stamps because I use them so much, but they are out of control in that little plastic bin. And with trying to keep them like on the little like acetate sheets that they come with when you like get them. And anyway, they're just a mess. And so I need to do something different with that. I really like that. I think that's going to be a nice piece. So if we put this, actually, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to have to put a pull tab on this piece because you open it up and then we have this here and we'll have whatever we decide to put in here and there. So we need something that says open me here. I think I need to push that closer to the edge of the page just so that way I can put a tab on here. Yeah, I think so. And I could trim this down a little bit because then it would like show better, but I think it's going to be fine. Make a decision before we do that, Jody. Oh, where's that little piece of black trim? I keep moving it. I don't know where it is. Probably on my table. It was that little piece of black lace I keep trying to use and don't find like a good spot for it. And now I have a spot for it. But do I know where it is? I do not know where it is. Okay, well, ooh, that's kind of a cool, I don't know what this is. I think it's part of like a book spine, but I keep moving it around and I just think it's such a cool piece. But I think it's too big there. But I do want to use it for sure. Okay, well, I don't know what I did with it. Oops. Sorry. Okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna worry that much about it. Ooh, you know what we could also make a cute little tab with? Yeah. I could just punch a tab out of that. That would be pretty. Let's just do that and stop fussing and then go moving on along. Yeah? Okay. All right. Yeah. So just kind of a little bit more of a process video with this. Just working on this page, using today's items, you know, adding just a little bit of interest, I think, and go from there. So if I put that on there, it's actually looks really nice on the back side of that. So I say we go for it. Why not? So I just want my glue book wherever it has now grown legs and gone to. It's getting so thin. I've really used a lot of pages in this project so far. But this particular book block I have been using for a very long time. So it's okay that it's starting to be like at the end of its life here. So when that dries, that's going to harden really nice for me. I love it. We'll have this here. Let's get that glued down, and then I probably will put a block on it. Now, I did leave these tabs here. That's going to open that up for me for the tag once the tag is built. Just on this side, there is no flap, but I think it's going to be fine. I'm just going to run the smallest beads of glue down that edge and hope for the best here. My biggest concern is once this is stitched in and still having room for this. So that may be something that impacts when we go to after we sew the signatures in, if I ever get to that point. Okay, I'm gonna let that hold, let that dry. I want to figure out if I'm going to use this for today or if I go find the day 5 card and use it because it is black and white as well, and I could use it in here maybe. So I'm just brainstorming out loud right now. Okay, so the other piece is somewhere in this mess. I closed up the journal page, but it was drying. So now I have totally gotten sidetracked because I picked up the piece from day 5 and want to finish it so it stops floating around. I found a home for it. I just want to fix it. Oh no, he would be kind of cool in a frame like that. That is too blue. But now I'm totally derailed again. I was just looking in my Tim Holtz ephemera stuff for what I want to do. This piece is a chipboard piece. It's too bulky, but I do really like it. So funny. I have some of the same images that, oh, he could be dreadfully wicked. Now remember, these are like the souls of us. Remember, I was like, oh, well, this could be me and this could be Mark when he gets older. And then I got sidetracked with him looking like Jax from Sons of Anarchy. Oh my gosh, don't mind me. So I have these chipboard pieces and they are so big. I typically will peel layers off of them to make them not so big to try to deal with. I like him. I'm wanting more like labels and stuff that I could use, words, labels, whatever, just for some interest on these pages. Like, I don't typically do something like that, but I don't like that. That's not what we're doing, but I'm just kind of showing you. Ooh, he's got poison. Maybe. Oh my goodness. So just kind of trying to look and see. Oh, I like that big 3 on there. Oh, now if I heat emboss that 3, that would be really cool. And we have these pieces and we don't have to use these as a whole. Like, we can cut this down and make this more pieces. Ooh, do I like... Keeping in mind, if I heat emboss this, I'm going to use the Seth After Baked texture because that's going to give that some really cool color. And I think I can possibly use that label. It's a little pop of color on there. I don't know if that's what I want to use. I have like this bingo card that is that too many numbers? Possibly. So I'm just kind of talking through my process right now. Oh, I like that too. Even if I only use half of this for the 13, I think it's kind of fun upside down, actually. I wouldn't typically do that, but I do like that. So now I think we need something with a little bit of shape to it, even if I tore that at an angle. Still not sure about that. That's too many bits of like gray. That's not enough color. Okay. I still think I like that. What if I fussy tear, if I just cut him out, his head shape? Oh, I like arsenic. What, Chloe? She's meowing. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, so this is where I'm thinking, and I'm just going to work on this. I'm going to heat emboss at 3. I'm definitely going to do that. And then I'm just trying to come up with something that maybe he is like in cahoots with the Grim Reaper or something. I don't know yet. Okay, so I finished the day 5 make and I found a home for it. It's drying right now. I glued it down before I showed you what I did, so hopefully I won't move it. I used art glitter glue, so it should hold. So I've got him on this side, so that's going to be a nice pop of color when we flip that open. And then we're going to hide this somehow. Probably, maybe we'll do like a corner pocket or something on that page. So we're gonna leave that for the next video though. Okay, so thank you so much for, oh, words. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please remember to continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It's just, yeah, I'm just enjoying this series a lot. And so thank you guys for being on this ride with me. All right, this is video 17, so we need 2 words, not words that I can just see and pick. All right, 2 words. 1, 2. Macabre and sepulcher. That's macabre, isn't it? You guys are going to make fun of me. It's okay. Macabre and sepulcher. So those are our words. And I almost feel like I need to be doing a vocabulary lesson this month with some of these words that I'm like, I don't know those words. But anyway, okay. Well, thank you so much. Go find your words, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.